Oh my, we're down to the last day. October the 15th. A little fresh snow on the ground outside. Got the rest of my farm-raised eggs cracked into the pan here. A little piece of sausage that was pre-cooked out in the freezer. Found a package of lasagna that I'd brought from home too, all cooked up. I get that out and thaw it out for lunch. Put a nice hunk of rump, venison rump. Got that thawing for tonight's supper, so try to take advantage of my last day and pack in as much as I can. Kind of early, so it's kind of hard to spot all the wildlife, but got the Canada jays around begging for their handout. A few spruce grouse out in the shadows picking up some grit. Pine squirrel's got an early start in his day. You can kind of tell they're all sensing that the snow on the ground probably brings a little urgency that winter's coming on. Time to get stockpiled. Well, the rain's still coming down a little bit, and it doesn't take much. 1/10 of an inch of rain off the little 10-footer rain gutter will fill my 5 to 7 gallon pail. So we're gonna, as I leave, I'll have all my reserves full. I must say though, this snow melt, it's okay for the coffee and everything, but it can't compare to that water I bring from the spring. As far as you just want to while I boil it, I don't always, but I boil it just for safety reasons. But you drink that and it's just, there's no aftertaste, nothing. So, snow melt, well, kind of tastes like snow melt. Well, it's about noon and I've spent the whole morning getting things dried out, getting ready to put away. Extra sleeping bag I had out here. Brought up a bivy sack I don't use at home. Maybe I use that here in the wintertime. Got all our storage out here. The different guys have tubs with their name on it. They leave their sleeping bag and some shoes here. And for me, I either got to build another shed or cut down on my lawnmower inventory. All these things are kind of made. A little stick to squeeze that down, keep the mice out. The main shed, well, as you should have seen before I started, I got my cart for going out. It's piled pretty full. Got one more chainsaw and a day pack to tie on top, but I think it'll make a good ride all the way out. Everything inside the cabin's been inventoried. That way I know what food I don't have to bring in, but the amount of food I inventoried, I really need to cut back on what I bring in. Could be a pretty light trip next winter. A little meat is all I gotta need. So much stuff in there. Getting ready to have my lunch, but scan around the cabin. The shelves up there are just full of rodent-proof containers with the food. There's all my pans. Look at that. All my pans are all shining bright. They're all accounted for. In the back, I got a few assortments of what I need to take home and what I need to put away at the last second. Oh my, that rocking chair. Did that ever work out good? Spent a lot of time half dozing in that thing while I was here. Going around, and I think Jim might be coming back next week, so I'll leave him the raincoat. He might need that, but I certainly won't need it when I come back here at Christmas. So, yeah, I got some cardboard that's kind of damp outside in the shed. I got that drying out so I can start my final bonfire out at the fire pit and burn all those, anything that might draw in a bear. It's a nice little surprise. Get down in the freezer, out there in a little tinfoil package, a little gift from Donnie's Home Cooking. Just a nice slab of the lasagna, just right for lunch. Yeah, there was the one container out there. One last can of Diet Ginger Ale. Tastes good. Piece of grass on there. I've been holding off on this chocolate cake, waiting for any guests to arrive. It should be a big hunting weekend here in Minnesota, but I think with all the rain and the slop, people decided maybe to wait till tomorrow before they head out into the woods. So I'm going to be gone, so I really can't leave the cake sitting up here. So, well, no way am I going to finish it. I think I'll take some for the road home, but 4 or 5 here, and chocolate ought to fire me up. I got some firewood that I cut last night, or up with a pile here, and didn't get back out to split, so go out and get that split up so that if Jim does come next week, you can get the wheelbarrow and you can get it in the woodshed before the snow flies. It should give us enough for next winter. I just looked out there and there's enough piles where for a few visits this winter we're in good shape and some nice dry aspen. So it starts cooling down like this. I just am burning that junky balsam, but get much colder, you guys are going to want to burn some of that better quality aspen. A few more BTUs. This is one of the places I've been leaving some piles for Jim to haul, and you look back in there, that's where we had a real sheer wind or something came through here and really took down a lot of aspens in this area right here. Here's some pieces I've whacked up. I'll just go back and get them split, get them thrown over here on the pile. Pieces here for the campfire. Hello. Yeah, got company coming. Can't work. I figured we might get some company today. I didn't know.
Nice, beautiful day to walk in the woods, right?
Yeah. Except I gotta ask what their names are. I know I'm supposed to know, but you know.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Jace.
This is my son Jace. So his great uncle's Mike LaSalle.
Now you're making sense.
Yeah.
All right. From the Jack Pine Lodge. All right.
Yep.
Great.
We've signed the book many of times, but never actually timed it where you're here.
Right. Well,
And
you caught me by one day.
And this is Nova, and this is her first trip even in the
Oh, all right.
woods. Yeah, you're good.
Good. Living a pretty simple Last Supper. Have a few doses of butter in my corn. I don't use that much, but that's how much was left of the stick. And I kind of like cutting up. We had these for rump roast and things, but slice the venison rump up into a nice thick slabs, and boy, that stuff is tender. So, this is my supper for last night. Well, I got the chocolate cake over there, but I don't know if I want to have that. I want to get a good night's sleep. We'll roll out fairly early in the morning, but no big rush. I'll wait till daylight to head for the vehicle. Everything's all packed up. I think it's done just the way I like it. October the 16th, last cup of coffee of the fall trip. Cart's all packed outside, shutters are on the windows. I think I got everything put away. Jim might be here in a few days, so he'll take over. Been a fun trip. Had a lot of good company. Always makes it nice. Now feels like October 16th out there. Not snowing this morning for the first time in 3 days, but kind of a little misty, cold rain coming down. Must be a few degrees above freezing, but not much. But I'll be good. Pulling the car to keep me warm. As I come back to pick up my camera, I can confidently say that this fall series is going to run right into the winter series. I should be back with that by mid-January. And these are going to last till then, so as I come in here. Bye, boys. My last goodbyes.